Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Orphea and in today's video I'm going to be talking about my experience at the 2019 Wave Gothic Treffen. First things first, for those of you who maybe don't know the Wave Gothic Treffen is a yearly festival that is held in Leipzig, which is for all types of goth. It has lots of different music, lots of different styles that are represented there, and I personally went there for the second time this year. The other time I went, I think, was in 2009 if I'm not mistaken, or even in 2010, so about 9 or 10 years ago. The first time I went it was absolute chaos, so this time I came prepared. Now, the first thing we have to do was, of course, get there. So on Wednesday evening, I drove my car to my friend's place, my friend Christine, who was our driver. And we packed all of our stuff in her car and left on Thursday morning. We left really early, so we would arrive in Leipzig around noon, so around 12:01-ish. Now from where she lives it's about a 7.5 hour drive, so we drove there. We made 2 stops in the meantime, and yeah, it was awesome. Christine is an amazing driver. Again, Christine, if you're seeing this, thank you so much for driving there. You were insane, you were amazing, and it was so nice being next to you. I would not have been able to drive there that smoothly, I think. Anyhow, when we got there Thursday, of course we had to set up our tents because we were staying at the camping site, and after that we went to a few pre-parties. Now, when you go get your festival ticket exchanged, you will get your wristband. I threw mine away for some reason. I'm not sure where it was. I know it was very itchy at the final day. But also when you were at the camping site, I'm not sure if this was everywhere, you also got the program for the weekend for free with your ticket, which looks like this. So you have a part 1 and a part 2. The part 1 is mainly for concerts like classical concerts, and what is here as well, like poetry and other types of extra information. I did not use this one. But this one, on the other hand, as you can see from its magnificent state, I did use. This one has all the band schedules, etc. on it, so this was very handy. Now, I did have my own schedule with, and I also had the app on my phone, so I didn't really use this. But this was really practical to see which bands were playing when, and it's kind of like it overlaps the different venues, so you know what is at the same time. And it also has a map of the tram that you could take there to get from one venue to another. Now, on Thursday we went to 3 different pre-parties. The first one we went to was at Felsenkeller, and they also had concerts going on. Now, we didn't really know what to expect from the music. We had heard a lot of good things about it, but once we came there, it wasn't really what we were expecting. It wasn't really the party music that we're used to. So we stayed there, I think, for half an hour, and then we went to the next venue, which was the Moritzbastei. They had some sort of noise, drum and bass type music. That's the best way I can describe it. We had a lot of fun there, and then after that, because, well, we wanted to go and check out the Agra before going to sleep, we also, of course, went to the pre-party at the Agra, and that was strange. Well, for us at least, it was strange, because you had a few electronic songs, and then you would have, like, metal, such as Oomph music, and also totally random, like Do the Time Machine songs. Like, it was weird when we were there. It could have been the time that we were there. It could have been us that is not used to the music, but it was a lot of fun for the time we were there. And then we went to sleep, because on Friday we had a few bands that we really wanted to see. Now, on Friday we actually went to House Leipzig, which is one of the prettier venues, I have to say. It's one of the newer venues as well. And it was really easy to reach. So we went with the tram from the Agra to the Hauptbahnhof, and then from the Hauptbahnhof, which is the main station, then we went to House Leipzig, and it was very easy. It was very easy to find, nice accommodation. We saw a few bands there. The first one we actually saw was Synth Attack. After them we saw Zentrifuge. After that was Alien Vampires, and we ran away because the sound quality was so bore. Now I do have some small snippets of each band that I'm gonna include right here. That evening we saw in the Agra White Lies. It's one of the bands that one of my friends really wanted to see, and I'm really happy she took me with her because it was really amazing. They were so beautiful songs. It's not the music I would listen to most of the time, but it was really nice to hear them. We didn't really go and party. We actually went to bed quite early because we were still tired from driving on Thursday, and Saturday was a big day for us as we were going to the Non-Tox. Non-Tox is one of the more further away venues, or at least difficult to reach with public transport, but we were lucky enough on Saturday that a friend of ours who was there by car as well was kind enough to drive there, so we drove with him. The bands we saw were Arise X, which was a band I didn't actually know. It wasn't bad musically, but the visual aspect was a bit weird. You'll see when I include the snippets. The band after that we saw was Epinephrine, and they're actually XRX's side project. So if you like XRX, I'm pretty sure you're gonna like Epinephrine. They sing a lot more and it's a lot less repetitive singing, if you know what XRX sounds like. After that was Noise of X, which was one of the bands that I absolutely wanted to see. I had such a blast. I know the sound quality is really poor when I'm standing in front at the concerts, but I'm still gonna include some snippets for you to see that you kind of get an idea of what it was like. And then the final band that we kind of saw was Centron. But to be honest, we didn't really stay very long because we have all seen Centron before. And in the evening there was the fetish party, which my friends absolutely wanted to attend. I'm not gonna talk too much about it, except that we went there and it was a lot of fun.
We are Central!
So on Sunday we were extremely tired and we slept until about noon. Well, more or less, because sleeping on a camping site is not always the easiest. And we actually went to the pagan village, the Heinisches which was really nice to see and to hang out in. I personally really enjoyed it. And then after that we went back to Non-Tox because there were a few bands that we really wanted to see. The first one we really wanted to see at Non-Tox was Stoppenberg, which we actually made it to on time. They're a side project of Noise of X and X-Fusion. All those three projects are the same main guy who makes the music. After that was Pain Bastard, which was not really my thing, but a few friends of mine really liked them. And then finally was Fabrik C. Now Fabrik C is actually really good and really awesome. They're really nice people as well, and at the end we even took like a huge group picture with them.
This is Stoppenberg. This
finally, on Monday, we actually didn't do a lot. We didn't see any concerts that day, mainly because we had to drive home a little bit earlier due to one of my friends having to go to the hospital, which is totally fine because I was exhausted. We went to the Agra, did some shopping, and then we ate something and got in our car, got back to Belgium. Now I know a lot of people on Monday wanted to see Agonize. For me that was not a priority, so it was totally fine for me that we left earlier. Now for the shopping part, this is all of the damage that I did. I didn't really find anything that I really wanted to spend my money on, that I found worth my money. So I prefer buying music, as I always do. I will always buy music. The first CDs I want to talk about are by bands that actually played at the Wave Gothic Treffen. So of course I had to get the latest Stoppenberg album, which I bought at Talks. It's actually signed. My other albums aren't signed because he was only signing the day that I bought the Stoppenberg stuff. Then I got 3 Noise of X CDs, Invader, Warning, and the 10 Years of Riot, which is kind of their best of CD, which also has a lot of remixes, so these 3. Then I also bought the latest Synth Attack album, which is called Join Us. I really like Synth Attack, and I now have all of their things. I used to have only this one missing, so now I have everything again. And then I also got a few albums of bands that I don't believe were playing. The first one is the newest Accessory album. If you like electronic dancing music, you're gonna love this. I personally really like them. My favorite song for now is Mr. Fucker and Ship of Fools. Those are my 2 favorite songs right now. I know Ship of Fools is already on another mix CD as well, but I really love it. Then I got another Infectious CD. These are mixed CDs and I think these are perfect for putting in my car. This one is Infectious number 3 and they're limited to 1,000 copies each. I already have a few other ones of them. I think I have 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 now, but I grabbed this one, it was very cheap. Then I also got the newest Toril album. Well, I'm actually not sure if this is the newest one. It's one from 2016, but it has my all-time favorite song by them, which is called Savior of Love. It's one of my favorite songs. I just had to have this album. And then finally I got recommended an album and actually got it for free because I bought the other 3 albums, so the Accessory, Toril and Infectious. And this one is from a band called Cellmod. It is called Graveyard of Empires and I still have to listen to it, to be honest. But that's actually, except for food and drinks, all the things that I bought at the Wave Gothic Treffen. Now for the Wave Gothic Treffen, what I would still recommend to anyone going is picking 1 or 2 venues a day that you want to spend your time at, and if you want to change venues, that you take at least 1 hour to do so, because some of the venues can be further apart from each other and there can be waiting lines to get in. We had a huge waiting line when we first wanted to go to the pagan village, the Heimisches Dorf. We actually couldn't get in. There was like over an hour waiting line, which was kind of weird because they're selling tickets for the pagan village separately, but then the people who have a bracelet for the entire festival can't enter it. It was weird. We just went back to the Agra at that point, which wasn't too bad, but still it's kind of like, it's sad because we would have really liked spending some more time at the pagan village. If you have any questions about Wave Gothic Treffen, about the things that I did, feel free to ask down below. I have included a lot of pictures and a lot of footage. It is possible that I still will get some pictures, etc. after making this video. Then you can find those on my Instagram and on my Facebook page. If you saw me at the Wave Gothic Treffen, thank you for coming to say hi to me. I'm always amazed if I meet people that know me from the internet. It's not something I'm used to, at least, but it's really fun. You were all so sweet, so kind. If you have pictures with me, let me know, share them, tag me in them. I would love to see them. So I hope you guys enjoyed my short video about the Wave Gothic Treffen. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I make new videos every week and I would love to have you for every single one of them. The next festival I'm going to is the Graspop Metal Meeting, and unless you guys really want to, I will not be filming there and making a festival report about it, because I'm not sure if it's really worth it. It's a festival that a lot of people already know, it's a metal festival, and honestly it's not as special as, for example, the Wave Gothic Treffen. Nonetheless, if you really want to see it, I will make it for you guys, so let me know in the comment section. If I have at least 5 people asking for it, I will try and film. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye!